Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This better work. Okay, can people hear me? Yep, it is the first race in 2 weeks. Okay then, hope everybody's ready for this one. I think it could be a good one. Okay then everyone, I hope you're all excited. Nearly got all the drivers, currently 18 of them. So that's gonna be fun. So currently, if you didn't know, Axel Reitz in the Ferrari is the championship leader with 116 points. That is an impressive lead to Imposter Among Us, who has 59 in second, followed by Jack, the cool fella. He is a cool fella, he drives in the Williams with 52 points. That's close between second and third, as well as a close battle from fourth to sixth, with the three drivers between 2 points of each other, with fifth and sixth on the same points. That's NSR Bradley and literally Siggins? I'm not sure that's right, but Siggins, that's it. They're both the drivers for McLaren, although I don't think literally is actually driving tonight. Okay, so Azerbaijan. Now this could be quite an interesting one. Very tight, very narrow, easy to make a mistake, easy to crash, especially in castle section. So, guess we'll have to see what goes on there. Nearly all the drivers are in, except for the Mercedes. Just one Mercedes to go. So, yeah, let's get this underway. Oh, we've already had our first leave. That is the McLaren of Fantasy. Not sure why. Yeah. So, it's a nice day here in Azerbaijan. So this short qualifying session will begin very shortly, with the drivers will be looking to get a good lap in, not hit any of the walls as they go around the circuit, because that could be really costly, because if you make too many mistakes then it could be your qualifying over very, very quickly. So, see who's going out on what. Here we go, there's the track map. Yes, it will be a hard quali. I think it will be quite tricky for many of the drivers, especially with how tight it is around a lot of these corners. Here we are, going out with the Williams of H_Hokels. I hope I pronounced that right. I doubt it though. Quite a few cars going out straight away in this session. Got the Hasses, Red Bulls, Ferraris are out. And Storm's already retired. Well, seems interesting decision. Lovely view through the castle section. Oh. Good luck, Jack, the cool fella. I hope you don't die, because Williams want points, innit? Yes, already one retirement. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, or if he just lost it. So we do have a few cars on the mediums. The current championship leader is on the mediums. Oh, he just invalidated his lap, but I'm pretty sure it's just an out lap. What else is on the mediums? So, the Alpine of Kostya is on mediums. But other than that... Oh, and Twitch Peak is on the mediums. But other than that, everyone else is on the softs. Ooh, that was very close to the wall there. Yellow flags down in sector... End of sector 1, I believe. Yeah, it's Wacko in the Red Bull, who seems to be having a... Oh! There seems to be a crash. Oh no, 5th place grid penalty for the championship leader. Oh, that's not good. I believe he crashed with... Oh no. The Alfa Romeo has no front wing. I reckon the Alfa Romeo actually rear-ended him. Let's see what's happened. Seems that only the Ferrari got the grid penalty, so maybe he went into the back of him. That is not good. That is not the way you want to start the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with a 5th place grid penalty for the race leader. Not race leader, sorry, championship leader. Yikes indeed. Okay, let's see someone that's on their flying lap. Let's wait for someone to actually go up to him. Okay, Wacko on his flying lap. Here we go, round turn 1. Not sure what to make of that corner. It looked slow. Oh, he's gone in deep and he's hit the wall. That does not look good. There seems to have been an accident down in the sector 3. I believe TJ Morris is out. Yep, he must have span it on the straight. Oh, and he's hit the wall. That is not the way you want your qualifying session to go. Yep, he has no end plate. That will be his lap over. See if someone else is on their flying lap. Okay. The times are picking up. A 138.6 from Epix James. There seems to be yellow flags in another part of the in the track. Sector, I wasn't sure which sector. No. They seem to have gone now. Anyone else on a flying lap? Okay. This looks like a slow lap. Maybe he's starting it? Yes, I believe he is. Okay, so, round turn 1. Nice and neat. What's he going to do in turn 2? Here he goes, turns in. Seems to have made it. Let's ride on board. Oh, he's lost the rear end. Oh, so unfortunate. There seems to be issues with his teammate. Oh! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Red Bull slamming into the wall. Hopefully he gets out the way. Yes, he is out of the way. More yellow flags in all 3 sectors. Let's see what happened in here. I believe Husty is... Oh, he's just invalidated. I was gonna say he's on a lap. The Williams pulls out to the side. Looks like this Williams is just warming up his tyres. Oh, he's invalidated. I'm not sure if that was an out lap or an in lap. It looks potentially to be an in lap. But it's all heating up now. Oh, and there's a spin down in the 3rd sector, and he's driving backwards. I'm not sure why. Okay, it seems... Oh, I'm not sure if that Aston Martin was on a flying lap. I believe he was. I'm not sure if he was held up by that. That would not be good if he was. That's not good. No, I believe he was held up. Because it seems that he was on a flying lap, but he could have been pulling in because he's already set a time. The times are looking good. Oh, Husty makes an aggressive dive bomb into the pits so early on. Here is... Oh! I thought he was going to invalidate that. That was very dodgy. But I believe he set a fastest Sector 1 on the medium tyre as well. So our championship leader is looking very quick round here. Wonder what his Sector 2 time will be. This is a tricky corner to get right, but he nails it. That was beautiful. What's he going to do in Sector 2? A 1 minute 15.1. That's his purple Sector 2. Can he keep this going? Just a few more corners and then the long straight, and he could put it on provisional pole on the medium tyres. That would show some real skill. Or the game could be lying to us and just give him random purple sectors, but what's it gonna be? And he goes 7th fastest. It's confirmed. The game lied to us. I don't know why, but it gave us purple sectors for 1 and 2. So quite a few people are now on their outlaps, on the soft tyres as well. So you never know, that could be interesting. Yep, Bobby knows it. Here we are with JJA, currently a 140.5 is his fastest lap. I'm not sure that is a proper flying lap, but it looks like he will be going on to one now. Here he goes, into turn 1, we're going to be on board. Oh, he's run deep and he's hit his wing. That is not the way you want it to go. With only 8 minutes left, it's a real shocker. Does he get out the way of the Haas? Yes, he does. Okay. The Haas seems to be doing better on his flying lap. He speeds off into the distance. Now coming into turn 4, I believe, or turn 3? 3, sorry. Here's turn 4. Very nice. He's keeping it nice and tidy, but is he going quick enough to take it provisional pole? Purple Sector 1 says the game, but is it lying again? It looks like a good Sector 1. Yellow's in Sector 1 and 2. Don't know what's happened there, but I believe it's someone getting out the way. Here we are, the onboard shot up through the castle section. That is brilliant. He's using the whole track here, really stretching it out. Now, look at that, flat out through those corners, it's awesome. Does he get his braking point right? Yeah, oh, he scrapes the wall a little bit. I'm not sure if that's going to affect his lap time. He's currently 8/10 up on his lap. That is beautiful. 5th place grid penalty for JJA underscore 73. I'm not sure what's gone on there, but it seems there's another retirement. Yes, I Davis seems to have put it in the wall at turn 15. That's shocking from the Haas driver. Do not want that to happen, but he did set a good lap time. It seems he stays 9th and then invalidates at turn 1. Okay, let's try and see who is on a fastest flying lap. And Williams is in the pits. Okay, let's watch Hutzi. Nice through that corner. Getting up to speed, hopefully he doesn't invalidate here, as we have seen a few drivers do that before. He doesn't, he uses the curbs really well. Now up through Castle, there's no problems through there. Loving this onboard shot with him. Oh, he loses the back end and invalidates, it's shocking. Oh. So that's good. Twitch Pex has now gone fastest with a 138.625, it's really close up there. Now we're on board with King 05 Arthur. Just signed up and hoping to be accepted soon. Yeah, hope so. This is Div 4 that you're watching. It's riveting. It's excellent. More yellow flags down at, I believe, turn 16 in Sector 3. That's purple Sector 1 2/10 quicker, which currently wouldn't put him on pole, but if he kept up this lap and gained some more time, lovely through there, using all of the track without invalidating, which we have seen a few drivers do. Now through Castle, making it look beautiful. Red Bull ahead, pulls to the side for him. That's what we like to see. Respect between the drivers. Lovely through turn 15. Sector 2 is purple again. Can he go and put it on provisional pole? He is up on his time, so hopefully the game's not lying to us again. Now lovely through the flats out corners of the start of Sector 3, and now he's on the big long straight. Yellows are flashing, but I believe that's for a car coming in. Yes it is. Where's he gonna go? And it's a 138.9, he remains third. I'm not sure they were purple sectors. The game seems to be lying to us. It's making me really sad. So there are yellow flags. Believe it's the AlphaTauri. Oh. Yeah, yes, he is coming into the pits. I don't know why they do yellow flags. Guess they just drive a bit slow. Okay, here we are on board with Jack the Cool Fella. Just gonna make sure that he is on a lap. Yeah, I believe he's on a lap. Here he is, all bounces over the curbs there. That's not really what you want to see. That will harm the lap time. Although he is 2/10 up through this first sector. Oh, he loses the back end. No! And that's the front end plate of his wing gone. Oh, it's right in the middle of the road. Hopefully no one gets a puncture on that. That would be upset. With not much time remaining in this session, yeah, just 3 minutes and 44 seconds. I think his qualifying could be over, which is really sad. Okay, here we are with NJ with, well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but I'm positive that I pronounced it wrong. So everyone is on soft tyres now. Goes through Sector 1, he is 3.5 up. This is a really good lap for him, but he will need to get that up by a couple of seconds actually if he is to get up into the top positions, sorry. Through Castle section, the onboard shot through the halo. Oh, he runs wide, but it's not invalidated surprisingly, so we'll see what that means. Maybe he's actually gonna... He might not actually be setting a lap. Although, no, he's 8/10 up. Here he goes, through the last few corners of this track. As we know, very, very quick, but also very easy to spin it out of those corners. Here he goes. What time will he set? It won't be near the top 10. It'll be a 140.9 and he will stay 14th. Although we're going to have a look at Epic's James. He's going through the third sector now. Seems to be on a quick lap. Here he goes down the back straight. Yellows are out at turn 2. And he crosses the line and he goes provisional pole with a 138.582, nearly a whole 10th ahead of second. Not much time left in this session, or in qualifying even. Now we have JJA_73 on a flying lap. Although he is down on his time, and I think he's clipped the wall. He will need a good third sector to actually overtake 12th, which is Jack the Cool Fella, with only 55 seconds left of qualifying. Here he goes, yes, stays 13th, couldn't quite do it. Just 6 thousandths of a second away from 12th. It's a real shame, but he does have one more lap to try. But we are going to watch Switch Peak K26. He's going to look to take back provisional pole, with this being his last lap of the session. Very nice through turn 3, coming into turn 4 with this onboard shot. Doesn't clip the curb, which means he's not going to bounce over it. Goes nicely through there. 3/10 up apparently, which would be very nice. Epic's James, the current pole sitter, is pitted, so he won't be able to set a lap, as well as third. Oh no, he's lost the back end out of that corner. It looked so well. I'm not sure how much that has affected him, but we hope not much. We want this to be spicy end to qualifying. Through turn 15, that was nice. Maybe touched the wall actually. Oh, he's nearly 4/10 down. Well, that's a quick lap from Kostya. A 138.616 that takes him second. Currently an Alpine 1-2. Oh, but Hutzi Meester was not expecting that. He goes provisional pole with a 138.521. Yep, Twitch Pex pits. Now going into the last sector. Oh no, King Arthur is not on a lap. But what can this man do? Only 7th. For the current championship leader. Yep, welcome to Baku, says the man in third, or provisionally third. Nobody can actually topple him. So it will be pole for Husty Meester with a 138.521. So he will be starting on the softs, as well as most of all the top 10, and I'm guessing, unless an alternate strategy is looking favourable, all of everyone else. But we never know, we could see some alternate strategies being played, maybe even team games, to try and help the others out. What a cracking qualifying session. We had crashes, fast laps, a few grid penalties. There's one for... So he'll be even lower than P7. Okay then, so qualifying was interesting. This is gonna be a very good race, I feel. Okay, so we are on board with the leader, who takes us away for the formation lap. Seems I can't change the camera type, which is going to make me cry. What should we have off the start? We don't care about tyres. So, predicted pit stop strategy. It's going to be a 2-stop. Soft to mediums to softs, I think it said at the end. Or maybe even mediums, actually. But we do have some people on the medium tyres. Bartboys 4 and H_Hocals are on the medium tyres, as well as NSR Bradley and YH Gamer. Everybody else is on the softs. This is going to be a cracker, with already 2 cars disqualified. Oh, and that's JJA_73 binning it in a wall. But that's alright. I think he'll get back to the grid just in time. Looking for track limits down at turn 7. Looking for drivers that will potentially cut the corner there. Maybe not on purpose, but it's strict, very strict at that corner. As well as running wide out of the left-hander after the castle section before the flat out through sector 2. Before coming to turn 15, where we've just watched Zoe go around it perfectly. But you don't want to be too late on the brakes, because you could end up in a wall. And if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer, no, we don't have that here. But if you are a Sky Glass or Sky Q customer, press your red button and you'll be able to watch the race highlights alongside the race. Beautiful, beautiful scenes here in Azerbaijan. It's a beautiful city. Excellent place for racing, but very narrow. We could see some crashes into turn 1 and 2, and anywhere on the track, I feel. Here we are. Hope you're all ready for what could be an amazing race. As the final driver, YH Gamer, lines up, coming into his grid spot here. P19. It's meant to be fairly quick, so we'd like to see what he can do. But on the medium strategy, could see what could happen. And now, the race will be on. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Round 9, Division 4, here in Azerbaijan. Husty gets a good start, covers off James. They run wide. The Alpine nearly touches the wall. Oh, he falls down to 6th. Oh, there's a crash. There seems to be an incident with H_. Oh, there's all kinds of problems. And VSC is out straight away. I believe the Williams of H_Hocals got caught up in that mess, but he still seems to have a wing, I believe. Yes. Oh no! The championship leader, the Ferrari driver Axel Reitz, seems to have no front wing. Oh no, crashes at turn 1. So, off the start, the the Haas of I. Davis 1199 making up 4 positions. That's very good. As well as Jack the Cool Fella making up 3. Wacko Jacko making up 3. pit stop strategy is the double stop, pitting around lap 6. Oh no, that's Fantasy having a spin out of castle section. That is his end plate gone. But I doubt we will see many people pitting this early in the race, as I don't think the tyres can go that long. But surely some people... Oh, there's been a crash. JJA73 shunts it into the barriers at turn 15. That is so unfortunate. That is not what you want to see. Oh, what's happening here? He seems to be dropping positions, King Arthur, and I'm not sure. Well, that's why, because we're back racing. It's... Wow. Right into turn 1, we have the Alpine making moves, trying to get past, but currently sitting behind in an AlphaTauri sandwich. And now we do have quite a few people pitting, I'm assuming for damage. Yep. That is quite a few people. Oh, and that's a 5-second time penalty as well for CRT Fantasy. That is not what you want to see, but still, Hutzi Meester leads from Epix James, who leads Twitch Pekka. Oh, and there's yellow flags on the exit? I'm not sure. Oh no, that's the Williams, he's out. And another VSC is out. Oh, that's so sad for the Williams. What happened to him then? That is just not what you want to see. Hopefully we can get a look. Oh, it looks like he's just span it into a barrier. That is not what Williams were looking for. But look at this. YH Gamer making moves up 7 positions in the first 2 laps. JT Morris up 5. Wacko up 4. King Arthur, trouble in paradise. Down 8 positions. Ferrari will not be happy with that, and our championship leader Axel Reitz down 4 positions. Oh, it's not gone well for Ferrari. They will not be happy. And oh, the race leader has pit. He has gone on to mediums. It looks like he is trying to get a quick free pit stop. I'm not sure those tyres will actually last till the next... Well, I think he's going to have to do an extra pit stop, or he'll be running on hards for a lot longer than most people. I'm not sure how beneficial that is, especially with nobody actually pitting with him. And CRT Fantasy now has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC as we go back racing. It's very close. The Alpine just 5/10 ahead of the AlphaTauri of Twitch Peak. Oh Jack, says Bobby. Yep, oh Jack. Albon moment incoming. Yeah, hopefully. There's more yellow flags, but I believe that's just the pit exit. Down at Sector 2, sorry. Is that YH Gamer? Yeah, YH Gamer has had trouble in Castle section. He seems to be stuck. Okay, he's got it back right way round, but he has lost his entire wing. He's kind of just sitting there. Okay, he's back going, but with no wing, he will need to pit. I'm surprised there was no safety car. So that is a very narrow section, and there is wing all over. The grid's already very spread out, and oh no, there might be a... believe... it's YH Gamer again. Yeah, having more problems down at turn 15. H_Hokels goes and sets fastest lap for Williams, but that's then taken by NJ Ethwa on the fast soft tyres. Yellow flags in Sector 3. Oh no. I believe that's the Ferrari having a spin. And that's a McLaren without a front wing. That is not good. Still very close, only 5/10, half a second from... Oh, there's another incident. It's Husty. No, it's not, sorry. It's... Yeah, it's TJ Morris. Seems to have had a crash. Now we'll watch him through castle section. See what happens. Oh, he slides through castle section. Oh, and that slides out of it. That is interesting. He ran wide there. Maybe has wing damage, but yes, I believe he's lost an end plate. Again, in the pits is CRT Fantasy. Wacko gets a 3-second time penalty, and that is the race leader that has DNF'd. Oh, no, that he has span it out. Oh, that's another one that's gone. But I believe, yeah, he just lost a wing, and the safety car is out. Oh, and CRT Fantasy gets another penalty. What is going on? It's a crazy race. Our race leader crashing out in a very fast bit of the track. Must have lost it on the exit. And then the Mercedes replicates it, but somehow managed to survive. Now this is a good safety car for people that are still on those softs, wanting to pit onto the mediums, because, well, it's around the pit strategy moment to go medium to medium, but Peck stays out, same as I Davis. Can you change it so we can see what tyres they are on? Yes, yes, there you go. Yeah, so only 2 drivers are on the softs, everyone else on the mediums, with only 2 medium runners doing 4 laps, and then everyone else doing 0, 1 or 2 laps. So it is interesting, but personally, I don't know if safety car came out, may have actually came out as these guys had already passed the pits. So they might be feeling a little hard done by, because everybody else maybe, yeah, only 4 seconds, which means if they pit, they will be behind. All these medium runners. What's gonna happen? And he does pit. And so does the other soft runner of I Davis. 3-second time penalty for Swee Ross. Let's just see penalties dead quick. 3 seconds for Wacko, 3 seconds for Swee Ross, and 5 seconds for Fantasy. Back to the tyres. Everybody is now on mediums with only 16 runners left. This is an interesting race. The front 2 5-lap-old mediums. So that could be quite interesting to see how quick these 0-lap-old mediums can catch up and maybe overtake. So 20 laps to go, or around there. How many? Oh, that doesn't look good. Potentially hit his wing because he's ghosting, or maybe he's not. I think he may have left actually. So that's just his ghost. It looks like JJA_73 is pitting after being on those mediums for what the game says is 0 laps. So I wonder what's up with his tyres. Oh, it's his front wing. He has damage. He must have hit it in a wall. Hit a wall even, not hit it in a wall. Here we go. Not sure what's going on here. Seems that so is just backing off a little bit from Pete. Doesn't want to get too close. But yeah, AlphaTauri 3-4. That is very good. So 8 positions for the front 2, obviously, but they are on the oldest tyres. Twitch Peak has gained 0 positions, so retaining his position after 6 laps is rather good. With, I believe, yeah, just 1 stop made, but a few of them have ranged with 2 stops, 3 stops. Oh, and that's Fantasy in a wall. It is not going well for him. He's really struggling around Azerbaijan, and that is very, very much apparent. He'll be needing to go to the pits to make a 4th pit stop, I believe. Yeah, he has no wing. Or not much of a wing. Yeah, he doesn't have an end plate. Looks like we're going for maybe just 1 more lap behind this safety car, which will be interesting to see how restarts go. Obviously the 2 drivers not pitting are the 1 and 2 with... it's another 3-second time penalty for Fantasy. I believe he is up to 8 seconds. That is unfortunate for him. So chat, I hope you're enjoying this broadcast of SBS Division 4 Round 9 Azerbaijan race. I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. Very, very fun. Action-packed. Someone gonna pull a Hamilton or a Ricciardo in Verstappen? Well, it is set up that way. The 2 AlphaTauris, one on 0 lap hold mediums, the other on 3. Heck, surely's looking to get past quickly so that he can push on to challenge the race leaders. Maybe a Ricciardo Verstappen incident will happen down at turn 1. Now, I don't want to curse them, but you never know. And yeah, definitely someone's going to run wide, I feel. Down at turn 1. Please not the AlphaTauris. Well, they were closest to the top, and you know, sister team with Red Bull. Then again, the 2 Red Bulls themselves are behind each other, both on 1 lap hold tyres. So that could happen. Is safety car staying out? Oh, it is. Oh, but that's the Mercedes in the pits. Shockingly, the McLaren of NSR Bradley has retired, I believe, on the edge of the pit lane. I think he may have hit the wall. And that is NJE Thwa, the Mercedes, on the soft tyres, as well as Fantasy. He's on the soft tyres, but with his 8 seconds of penalties. So now, only 15 runners left. Mercedes is having to push his tyres a little bit just to catch the safety car, as I do believe it is coming in this lap. Around here, you don't want to push too much, because you never know, could pull a Grosjean and end up in a wall and the safety car. That wouldn't be good. Oh, there was nearly contact there between the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo. Seemed to be just warming his tyres up. Nearly caused a crash. Here we go, through Castle. No one's hitting the wall through there, which is good. You do not want to be doing that on a safety car lap. Now back up to the... Yes, Ericsson might hit you. don't believe Fantasy will be able to catch the back of the safety car though, and safety car is in this lap. Yes, everybody does need to be careful. Bart Boy is controlling the pace now. H-O-H-O Cools. I have no clue how to pronounce his name, so I change it every time, why not? Is gonna look for the jump on him. And here we go. Safety car is about to pull in the pits. It seems to be quite a quick safety car restart. It doesn't seem to be having a slow one. Here he goes. He's going. And, oh, that's the Williams in the pits. That's surprising. As well as Peak. Maybe they had contact. Here, going around turn 1, nobody seems to be having an incident, which is good. A bit of overtaking. There's a battle between the pole sitter of Hussey and Zoe. Oh, and there's a massive crash! Hussey is out. That was massive. Wow. I'm not even sure what happened there. Wow, that was massive. I was not expecting that. And the Williams is on the hard tyre compound. So our pole sitter is out of the race. Oh, the Haas has no wing. That's so sad for him. He was like 3rd, I believe. I have no clue what the AlphaTauri did. Maybe he was drunk. But I confused why. Oh no, he's losing positions. Oh yeah, that's not good. That has ruined his race, but not sure why Pete pit. Maybe it's part of his strategy, but why would he wait? It's a disaster for AlphaTauri, a retirement, and one deciding to pit as the safety car came in. Both Red Bulls survived, going up to 8th and 9th. King Arthur up to 4th. He did very well off the safety car, as I was talking about how bad Ferrari's weekend had gone. Wacko gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. What tyres are going on now? JJA_73 puts on the hards. Wacko puts on the hards. Davis puts on the mediums. And Fantasy finds himself in 11th. So, just 2 cars on the soft tyres. They will be quick. The rest on mediums, except for 3 drivers, which is the Williams, the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo, which are on hards. It's all heating up now. Nearly halfway into this race. And it's very interesting. So Bart Boy couldn't retain his lead, and those 9-lap-old mediums are really showing their wear. Kostya, the Alpine driver, is right on his heels with King Arthur. Although he has 7-lap-old mediums, he is catching. And now they're side by side through there. Down the main straight, DRS, it will be enabled. So Bart Boy does back off, let him have the corner, so that he will be having DRS for the second long straight that is. Here we go. DRS is enabled. Now he will attack the Alpine driver to get that second place back. And Pete goes and sets fastest lap on his new mediums. But he couldn't quite get it. He backed off too much. And our Alfa Romeo leader is making his way with a little gap. Oh, TJ Morris, what a save. And JJA is in the pits again. Wow. It's back onto the hards again. But back to the Red Bull, nearly being spun round by the Mercedes. And there is yellow flags in Castle section, and it's Bart Boy who seems to have binned it. Let's just go on board. Oh, yeah. Oh! JT Morez trying to get past, hits the wall and bins it. Safety car is out. This is really shaking up to be an excellent race. Lots of DNFs, but... Oh! Fantasy, I thought he was about to bin it then. But this could be quite a good second half of the race with just 12 drivers remaining. The scrap for points is on. And our Alfa Romeo is pitting. He is going onto fresh mediums. That is good for him. Just when he wanted the pits to come out, I think. The safety car even. King Arthur up to third currently. He's going to pit onto fresh mediums. That is what he wanted, because we could tell his tyres were wearing a little bit. And now Axel Reitz, Ferrari do pull off the double stop. He's going onto the mediums, hard, trying to go all the way. Peck is onto the softs. And the Williams is getting a new wing. Oh, that's not good. He must have hit something. I'm not sure where, but he is onto the mediums now. Really shaping up to be a good race. So Costa did not pit. He's gonna be right there for Zoe to take with 6 laps softer, newer tyres, but still the same tyre compounds, so you never know, depending on who's the quicker driver. But I think Zoe will be helped with those fresh tyres. But it could be a good battle for first, with King Arthur coming into it, as well as maybe even Sui Ross, but he does have a penalty. Let's just see what that is. 3 seconds. Okay, this is shaping up to be a good one. So stops. Wow. 1 stop for Kostya. 2 stops for second and third, as well as fourth. And then from fifth to 7th, 3 stops for those guys. 8th, 9th, they've both done 2 stops. And then 10th has done 4 stops. And more surprisingly, JJA_73, 5 stops. And you might be thinking, well, surely he's last. But no. He's ahead of Wacko, who's only done 3 stops compared to him. Oh, and that's Peak doing a 4th stop this race. Onto the mediums. It is getting interesting. Lots and lots of pit stops. Bless me. You gotta love Castle section though. Really entertaining, really tricky as well. but it is beautiful scenery. So we are halfway through the race, and it has been nothing but non-stop action. And that is what we like. Safety car is in this lap, so we will have our second of the race, safety car restart. This time it will be led by the Alpine of Kostja. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Here we go. He's backing up the grid more than what the Haas did last time. So we'll see if anybody almost forgets and rear ends someone, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Here we go. He is going. Front two have broken. We might see Joe go for the move round the outside here. And he does go for the move round the outside, but he gets squeezed off track. But he's still side by side into turn two. What's going to go on? Oh, maybe scrapes the wall here. And that's Sui Ross into the pits as well as Wacko. And Joe is going to fight it back. Dives down the inside. The Alpine looking for the switchback, but he physically can't. He's just not close enough. I think the tyres are having a massive effect. And that's the Mercedes tumbling down the order. That must have had something, but we're not too sure about that one. Now, could King Arthur be looking to take second place? He's getting within striking distance now as we go through Castle section. This is looking very, very good for King Arthur. He is getting closer, I do believe. That half a second splits second and third, as now Zoe, I'm not sure, does pull the gap a little bit more. Now let's watch King Arthur as he gears up for an attack down the home straight. Here he goes, getting right back up to with the full effect of DRS. Yellow flags in sector 3. That is JJA retiring. Safety car is out. I don't think Arthur got the move. King Arthur did he get the move? I believe he did. No, he didn't. He's having to let the Alpine back through. And the Alpine is probably counting his lucky stars right now. That was so close. But sadly for JJA underscore 73, his race comes to an end with only 11 drivers remaining, Fantasy Pits, as well as the Mercedes. As well as Sui Ross, actually. I believe he's just lost it out of the high-speed corners in Sector 3. That's really sad to see. Really sad. Okay, so tyres. Who is going to pit? You'd think the Alpine would have pit, but no, he's staying out. Maybe he actually missed the pit entry. I believe he did. Before the safety car came out, I think he passed it. So that's a bit annoying for him, I believe. I don't think he will have wanted to stay out for an extra lap under Delta. And now Sui Ross is on the soft tyres. I doubt they'll last, but they might do actually. Wacko Jacko on the hard tyres, as well as Axel Reeds. I don't believe they'll be too happy. They might, if everybody else is going to pit this lap, but I doubt they will actually. I think everyone else is quite content to stay out. Penalties wise, everyone is quite disciplined except for Sui Ross, Wacko Jacko and Fantasy, which are the only 3 drivers with the penalties. Davis is in the pits. After only 5 laps on those tyres, he said nope, and he wants to go on to the mediums. Oh, that's why it seems he had damage. What's going on here? It seems King Arthur has actually passed the Alpine. Maybe let through. Nope, the Alpine's gonna want his position back. Okay, still under the safety car here. Just a few drivers trying to catch up to the back of it. Yeah, so up 6 places for the Williams. Okay, so safety car restarts again, and it is Zoe that will get us off to a safety car restart. Fights going on all over. And that's the Alpine losing out. 12 laps on his medium tyres. Not what he would have wanted. Heck's now looking for the move. Is he going to lunge down his outside? No, but he does get close. What a view. Wow. So top two remain the same, split by about 8/10. That's actually increased to 9/10 now, nearly the second. Yeah, there's the second. Zoe is really quick round here, making it light work to pull away from King Arthur, who is pulling away equally as well from the Williams in third. And then just back from there, about 5/10, 6/10 now, is the Alpine, who is under pressure from Peak. Sui on those softs, trying to make up ground, but not doing super well. Only P8. And then the bottom three, which I believe have all disconnected. And Zoe sets fastest lap of the race, but I wonder if Sui will actually take that. Oh, Davis pits. I thought he had an accident. Maybe he lost a wing. Or an M plate at least. But there we go. Peak has got past. Oh no, that's the Williams running in P3. Is now out of the race. And then the Mercedes gets past Sui. Oh, that was shocking. Oh, that was really, really not what Williams have wanted, and not what I wanted personally. Oh, that is upsetting, to say the least. Davis is on the soft tyres, and safety car is out once again. Oh, that is not good. That could have been a good P3 for the Williams team, which probably really wanted that. But it's interesting now. Yep, only 10 drivers left, says Jack Harrington. Yeah, you're right. Started with 19, but over the laps, over the safety cars being brought out, has decreased. I'm pretty sure 1, 2, and 3 have disconnected. So currently everybody that finishes gets points. But the front two, 6 laps on their mediums. Peak 8 laps. And then the Alpine with 13 laps. Is he going to stay out? I'm saying he's going to pit for softs. And it looks like Peak's also going to pit for softs on his 8 lap old mediums. So both 3 and 4 in, as well as Sui hitting from the soft tyre. I wonder what onto. Ah, Wacko's still here. Okay. It's interesting. P6 for Wacko now, but 7 lap old hards compared to soft, very fresh soft tyres from P10 to P7. It'll be a challenge for him, and unfortunately his penalty doesn't make it any easier. But look at this, the Mercedes 4 lap old medium tyres up in P3. Could he use that as an advantage with 6 laps remaining to potentially get more than third? Axel Reitz has found himself in P4 after not having the best of races. However, he is on the hards, which will make it pretty hard, get it, for him to actually defend or overtake. This could be an interesting one. So safety car will probably come in like 21 or 22. Is 6, maybe 5 laps enough for these soft runners to actually make difference and get up into the... Oh, is that Wacko that just hit a wall? That didn't look good, and that's the Alpine that's falling down the order. Oh no, he's not, sorry. He was looking to overtake, that is my bad. Okay, Fantasy gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That's just making his day even worse. He's now up to 8 seconds of penalties again, after I believe he had 5 done. The AI are so slow, yes, they are on 80 AI, but I can't really help that. Can you check if I still have a front wing? So, loving the camera angles. Yes, you still have a front wing. I'm not sure about the damage though. Can't really see from this angle, but no, I don't believe you have damage. So, safety car is trundling around. Zorro, I believe his name is now leading. And has been leading for a little while. After getting into P1, he has been commanding the race. Mercedes up 10 places. Fantasy up 12. Axel up 7. Wacko up 8. With all these soft runners having pit, obviously dropped down the order, but I'd like to see how quick these softs actually are compared to the where safety car is in this lap, but compared to like these 8-lap old hards of Wacko, which unfortunately he is having to defend, or will have to defend hard, very hard, from these speedy softs. But now we go to Zorro for another safety restart, I believe 3rd of the night. Here he goes. And from the helicopter shot, he is going. Now the onboard one. He's made a good gap to King Arthur. I don't think he's going to go for it into turn 1. No, King Arthur is too far back. It's 4-5 wide into turn 1. That is amazing to watch. And that is 2 soft runners straight up to 4th and 5th. Wacko in P6. Both disconnected drivers fall down the order. Wacko, Swee overtakes Wacko, but Wacko's going to fight it back. Squeeze to the wall. And that is unfortunate for him. It's wrong tyres at the wrong time. But now, can maybe the Alpine of Kostya potentially go and take the win? Looking for the move into castle section, that is brave. He doesn't go for it, which is well advised. But he's looking quick. Zorro is making another gap, as well as King Arthur, who now has about 1.2 seconds to Mercedes, who's really under pressure from Posture, I believe. And now going through the final corners where we have seen drivers have accidents. Wow, he's side by side with him now, hugging that inside wall, as Twitch Peak also gets past. Those two are nearly side by side. They're moving right around. Twitch Peak goes to the outside line, maybe to lunge it down the inside. But no, he stays behind for now. And that's sad for the Mercedes. He loses 2 places in one straight. But now, do we see the move here from maybe Twitch Peak? Maybe. No, I believe he's too far back. Sweet and Davis seem to be unable to turn these softs on like Peak and Kostya have. They're working them really well. Now the gap is just 1.2 to King Arthur. 10 lap old mediums, they're gonna really feel it. And now Kostya is coming with some speed within the second now. Sui is having a battle. Oh and no! The Mercedes has ended up in the runoff area with no wing. That is unfortunate, and he retires the car. Now only 9 runners remaining. And all soft runners are past the slower, harder, medium runners. You got a feel for Wacko though, who's in a great position, but just on 10 lap old hards, can't really defend from these soft runners that have had a great strategy when able to adapt to the safety car. And that's really good for Kostya. Fastest lap and has DRS enabled. He will be looking for the move on the Ferrari. Number 24, King Arthur. Okay, now in the penultimate lap. Yeah, Wacko seems to have lost a front wing, but it's really getting intense here. With just 1 lap and 1 sector to go. Sadly, it looks like a DRS train has formed, which means Kostya will have to really gain time in this last few corners to actually be able to make the move on King Arthur, who seems to have actually got away a bit. And maybe, actually, he's going to make the move on Zorro. Here he goes. Picks the inside line. And he gets past before the braking zone. Through turn 1, he's took the lead. As well as fighting from 3rd and 4th, the scrap for the final step on the podium is heating up here. And now Zorro's going to fight back with DRS down the second DRS straight off.